Do it not the ear try words and the mouth try his meat. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, by Shimmer Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And until the true icons push on, man, we almost out of here. And what compelled me to basically get into this vid is the differences in meats, man. All right, knowing what you digesting. All right, now there's a physical meat and there's spiritual meat, man. Okay, so in this vid, I'm gonna be mainly talking about the spiritual meat, but also drawing a conclusion to that which is most sustainable to the body, man. All right, and back in Job 12, back in Job 12 and 11. Do it not the ear try words and the mouth taste his meat, right? So the savory that comes from the word of the Lord, man, is what we are supposed to give off, that sweet savor, man. All right? That's what's supposed to come. We're supposed to feed our mind, right? We're supposed to hear his word, and it's supposed to transcend to us what? Delivering it from our mouth, man. All right? And when his word come in, is it not sweet? All right, until it enter into the belly, man. Right? When it come in, when you hear it, it's sweet. All right? Once it enter into the belly, and once you got to regurgitate it, man, you taste that meat then, man. You then taste it. This Job 23 and 12. It says, 11. My foot had held his steps. His way have I kept and not declined. And the Lord's way is his word, man. Walk ye in it, right? Walk ye in the light, in the way of the Lord, man. That you may live, all right? That's what's sufficient for your body, man. All right? Also with the understanding that you have the potential to win souls and win other bodies as well, man. With the same food and ingredients that have been planted in you, you cook the same way, man. With that same olive oil, all right, that you got from the beginning, right? You cook righteous food, you know, but I'm parabolically speaking to the word being entered inside of you, man, and how you supposed to deliver it out, man. Okay, it says, neither have I gone back from the commandments of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary foods, man. All right. And the words that are at Yahweh Shah mouth is that he tell us to what? Go teach and preach, man. Right? The same way we learn, man. The same doctrine, one faith, one baptism, man. Teach the same way, man. This is that meat. Meats are symbolic with philosophies, man. Okay? Salaki. Yeah, man. You got to lay this thing up in your heart, man. And be ready to give an answer, man. For any man that asks you, man. That what you believe, man. Be ready, of a ready mind, man. Willing, of a ready spirit. All right? This Sirach 36 and 18. It says, the belly devoured all meats. Yet is one meat better than another? Of course, man. Because we got the nutritional meat, all right? The meat that's give the good estate to our body, which is our health, all right? And we got the spiritual meat, man. All right? Just like in the wilderness, when they ate of that spiritual, they drank of the spiritual water and drank of that spiritual meat, man. I mean, they ate that spiritual meat, man. That was the word that they was the meat was the word that the Most High was giving unto them, man. That it may give protein to their souls, man. That they may live, man. All right. And that spiritual drink was what? That was the water, man. Which is symbolically speaking of Yahweh Shah, man. Even though he literally spit rock and water did flow through, man. That's symbolically speaking as well in Hebrews, man. Okay. So you got to know how to decipher between the two, man. All right. This Sirach 18 and 30. It says, go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetites, man. Right? So you think this just talking about eating? No, this talking about going astray. All right, going from different doctrines, seducing doctrines, man. All right, doctrines of devils. Right? Cunning old wise fables, man. It says, if thou givest thy soul the desire that please her, she will make thee a laughingstock to thine enemies that malign thee, man. You see? Take not pleasure in much good cheer, neither be tied to the expense thereof, man. All right? Don't become a prisoner to that, man. You know? You got to know what to eat of, man. Right? Because Yahushua ate of this meat. This John 4 and 34. It says, Yahushua said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. Wait, hold on. His meat. So do not we esteem meat as literal food? Well, what Yahushua was talking about? So the meat that he had to do to finish the Lord's work was come here to eat? No, this parabolically speaking, man. All right? That meat was to go forth for the doctrine, do that which was written of him. All right? The died, that was the word, man. It says, you might well put word right there. My word is to do the will of him that sent me. All right? And Yahweh sent his word, man. His word going before his name, man. And you got to just, hey, you got to have faith in it, man. You got to have faith in this word, man. Faith coming by hearing and hearing of the word, man. That's how you eat in the scriptures, man. That's the way you eat, man. That's the way your soul get filled up, man. In that order. This Romans 8. Salaki. This Romans 14 and 23. It says, and he that doubted is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin. All right, so he that doubted is damned if he eat. What that mean, man? Is it talking about literal eating? No. All right. If he doubt, it's no way to believe and doubt, man. You can't pray and worry, man. Okay? Because he eateth not of faith. All right? You got to have faith that which we learn and hold and fast, everything gonna unfold and manifest as it's spoken of in this book, man, this book of life, man. We got hope and faith in that, man. Because the kingdom is coming to us, man. But we got to have the understanding of the meat and the water it take that we got to digest to take in to actually inherit the kingdom of heaven. This Romans 14 and 17. It says, for the kingdom of God is not meat and drink. You see? So what is he talking about? It's not meat and drink. All right? It's not that what? Literal meat and drink. But righteousness and peace and joy in the Holy Ghost, man. All right? But this food and this water of this word is what quickens you, man. All right? It's what gives you life. It's what's going to make you alive, man. It's what's going to help you walk that straight walk, man. All right? That path of difficulty, man, to get your crown, man. All right? Get 2 more and get out of here. This 1 Corinthians 8 and 8. Well, 7. It says, howbeit there is not in every man that knowledge. And what knowledge? The knowledge about that meat and the kingdom of heaven not being meat and drink only, man. Did not Yahushua say, take my body and eat? Matter of fact, I'm going to get that. Salaki. I'm going to get that before we go out, Lord willing. It says, howbeit there is not in every man that knowledge. For some with conscience of the idol until this hour eat it as a thing offered unto an idol. And their conscience being weak is defiled, man. Off of what? Vain doctrines, man. All right. It says, but meat commended us not to God, man. Okay. For neither if we eat are we the better. Neither if we eat not are we the worst, man. So meat alone don't get you in this thing, man. It's the spiritual meat, man. All right. Holding on to the doctrine, man. This 1 Timothy 4:1, it says, not a spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of the devil. That's because they what? They eating off, they going from house to house, being a vagabond, eating off different doctrines, man. Or looking at different camps, man. Learning different ways to eat food and cook food. It's only one way, man. All right. The way to cook food is the law, to cook it lawfully. And I'm symbolically speaking. All right. The way to intake this word is to do it according to the law, statutes, and commandments the Most High gave us and the men that he have ordained on this earth to teach and preach it to us, man. And to following that same path, man. The Most High not the author of confusion, man. He not going to send us off or else off the wrong way. It says, speaking lies and hypocrisy, man. Yeah, niggas hypocrites. Having their conscience seared with a hot iron. And actually believing in the doctrines that they didn't learn, man. All right. The doctrines of men, man. Fables. It says forbidden to marry and commanding to abstain from meats. All right. Now let's get that word meats right quick. 1 Timothy. I could have got it in all these. I just waited to get it to this one. This is all talking about the same meats.
Strong's G 1033. Broma.
Okay, broma. That which is eaten, food. Okay. Now let's go down. The strong definitions. Food or figuratively, especially ceremonial articles allowed or forbidden by Jewish law. Meat, victuals. Now you go to the Greek lexicon, right? You go to the Greek lexicon, it says meat and drinks. It says in singular, Zephaniah Cyril, of the soul's ailment, i.e. either instructions. It says as solid food opposed to such and such. I can't say that word in Hebrew. It says, or that which delights and truly satisfies the mind. Key point. That which delights and truly satisfies the mind, which is John 4:34. It is my meat to do the will of the Father, man. Right? That which satisfies the mind, the heart. And all our hearts are connected to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All our spirits are perfect to him. Okay? So when we do that which our heart desire, but if our heart be set on the Lord, it's pleasurable to him, man. We become his friends, man. Okay? Let me get that last one and get out of here. About Yahweh Shah. About this is my body, break and eat. Salaki. I just had it too. Salaki, this crazy, man. I just had it. I was in Matthew somewhere. Okay. This Matthew 26 and 26. It says, and as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, take, eat, this is my body. So when he gave them bread, took bread and say, eat, this is my body, what was he talking about that, man? Right? Was it literally his body? Or what was he talking about? And he took the cup and gave them a thanks and gave it to them, saying, drink ye all of it. It says for, so, okay, this the right one? Yeah, it says, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. But that was spiritual, man. All right? That literal bread and that drink was of, he was basically saying, eat this food. Eat this roll up, man. This is his body, man. All right, and drink it and drink this word, which is spiritually John 7 and 63. Matter of fact, let me get that. But it says it's the word that quickens you, man. I ain't got to get it, but it says the word that quickens you, man. All right? Through this meat, man. Which we should have high on our list to do, man. All right? And that we should only be getting dinner in-house, man. All right? Knowing what we eating off and where we eating off it from, man. But with that, I hope it was edifying, man. To the hopeful elect. I want to say, give all honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And to the true Akims push on. To the next time I'm going to see. Shalom.